When it hits Kevin Durant's hands, it's a good pass, no matter who it was intended for.
Right, Kevin Durant finds the basket for Thomas at the top.
And he thinks he's got a dunk. He's going under. He's trying to go down hard, but KD doesn't give up on the play.
Achieving coach status right now in Dallas after his last two performances. Durant! Oh! And a foul!
Bella can't get it to fall. Rebound Durant. Incredible opportunity. Durant for three. It's good. Kevin Durant.
Pacers with a 12-point first half lead. Durant.
Oh my goodness. Clock at 5. Kevin Durant way outside. Delivers! Kevin Durant from downtown. Watch out. Watch out. I said watch out.
10 seconds remaining in the third. Durant crossover in the lane to the rim.
And the Thunder now in a tie game. Durant for three for the win. He's got it! He's got it!
Knocked away by Johnson. Durant is going to pull up for the lead, and he drills it.
By Gallinari, KD going to rear back and win it! Answer for three, but can't. And the Blazers cold from three-point range, 4-13.
He doesn't give up on the play.
This is Sparta!
Right, Durant scared me because when Durant score, he don't say nothing. He ain't getting nobody excited. He ain't trying to get LeBron pissed off or pumped up. He just score momentum. Shh. Only thing he does at the end of the game, he kiss his mama, he hug his brothers. All right, I'm out. Game over. Shh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, another Legend Build video, but this is a very special Legend Build video, okay? As you guys know, I made this build a couple weeks ago, and it's one of the builds I was most excited for hitting Legend, my Kevin Durant build, and it did not disappoint. This build is insane. We have everything in this video. 2's gameplay, 3's gameplay, and at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how to make this build, or at least how I made the build. Obviously, you tweak it to how you want, like I always say. But first, let me know what y'all think is the best version of KD. Oklahoma City, KD on the Thunder winning MVP, scoring titles, or a couple years later on Golden State winning NBA Finals MVP two-time NBA champion, or the KD that we see today, Kevin Durant on the Brooklyn Nets. Just, I mean, what is he dropping, like 48, 15, and 10 in playoff games? Just out of his mind, man. I can't even pick because he's just so damn special. It's just such a gifted player. Let's look at these badges now. Also, drop a like on the video if you haven't already, man. It takes you 2 seconds and it's free, and it helps your boy out a lot. But 19, 26, 16, and 20, I mean, it is a ridiculous badge spread for this build. I'm not going to show you guys the attributes because you guys have already seen them. If you didn't see it, then go back to one of my past KD videos. I just wanted to show you guys the new badges real quick. And as you guys know, I didn't put post moves or post control, whatever it's called, on this build, but with gold post spin, look at, we're even working in the post a little bit, getting a nice little contact dunk. I mean, come on, man. We got gold bailout, gold quick first step, unpluckable, everything we could want. And then look at, I even got gold brick wall now. And even on a build like this, look at, I brick walled this dude to the floor. Like, there's nothing I can't do on this build now. This build is literally the most fun build I have right now. This is the build I enjoy playing on the most at the moment. We're going to break down everything for you. As I said, first off, we're going to hop on the 2's court, show you guys some 2v2 gameplays, us ISOing, us just going insane. Then we have a 3's gameplay in the stage where you guys are going to see what this build is capable of playing against the comp on the 5K court. And then at the end, I'm going to show you exactly how I created this build. All right, so drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and let's get right into this, man. I'm actually really excited for this. So as I said, we're starting it off on the 2's court, just in the park, just, you know, streaking up, having a good time, whatever the case may be. We start off just setting a couple screens. My boy Frog is just going crazy, just sparking threes. And now here we go. All right, so I see how the center's guarding me. I'm like, let me see what he's got. He's a little bit too slow. You know, we speed boost right past him. Now, although I don't get pro dribble moves, look at a little mid-range game, KD style, it's just unstoppable. Although I don't get pro dribble moves, with the SIGs that I have, I mean, look how I move. It's pretty solid. It's not, obviously, it's not exactly like KD, because, listen, it's 2K. You don't move like real NBA players in 2K. I don't care what you say, you don't. But that little crawl, that little between the legs into the crossover, into the baseline reverse dunk, like, that was pretty smooth for someone that doesn't get pro dribble moves. Then we get the rebound here, somehow run it out. Look at in and out. He's bumping me a little bit. I'm going to step it back. Speed boost right past him. Contact dunk on the help defender. Beautiful, beautiful. Now on the ISO, we got takeover. A little behind the back, come this way. Crossover, cross, quick stop, pull up. If that ain't KD, I don't know what is. Now, as I said in my last video, some people might prefer a stretch playmaker to represent Kevin Durant, but to me, they're just not all around like KD. Like, the defense on that build is not as good as the defense on this build. You don't finish around the basket. Like, this build gets all the contact dunks, and I feel like that's important. I mean, look at this. Look at what we're doing. And on top of it, yes, my three-pointer is not as high as the stretch playmaker, of course. Like, that build has better ball handling and better shooting, but way worse finishing and way worse defense. I think my shooting is good enough to represent KD. I mean, you guys see how I'm playing in these videos. Like, I am sparking it. If they leave me open, I'm sparking it. I can create my own shot off the ISO and the quick stops. And this is really what it comes down to. KD is a good defender. Like, KD blocks shots. KD has long arms. KD is tall. KD can rebound. I feel like them stretch playmakers, like, people make them with like the minimum wingspan. It's just not, to me, it's just not true to KD. Like, I have max wingspan on this build. I'm 6'8". Obviously, KD's like 6'10", 6'11", but we made him as tall as we could to get the attributes that we have. I mean, you see how we're shooting it. We're shooting it just fine. We got the sharp takeover. Every year I say this. I say KD is the hardest player to create with the My Player Builder system, and it holds true because nobody is 6'11" with long arms that can handle the ball and shoot the three and dunk and play defense and do all, like, you can't make that build. To me, this is the closest you're going to get to a build that can actually win consistently in the park, in the stage, in Pro-Am, whatever you want to play. It can win consistently, it can be effective, and it can look, feel, and play like KD. I mean, you see how we're shooting it. We're sparking it. As I miss a shot, but we get the rebound, throw it to a frog, he greens it. Now listen, we are gonna miss shots, of course. Listen, we don't have a 99 three-pointer or anything like that, but as you see, it's pretty damn consistent. Like, the mid-range game goes crazy, whether you're picking and popping like this or isoing like we did in the first game. Look, that's a late contest, but it don't matter. We're greening it. That's with no takeover. Now we get our takeover. He's just straight disrespecting. We're gonna step it back, pull up, it's green again. Like, you can shoot on this build 100%. Hall of Fame shooting badges, get your hot zones, you go crazy. Whether you got take or not, you can shoot it with confidence. You guys see with this gameplay here, I have take, spin back, boop, shoot the mid, bow, that's game. You see, I'm shooting with takeover, without takeover. I'm shooting off the dribble. I'm shooting off the catch and shoot. Whatever it is, you can shoot. Shooting is not an issue. As long as you know your jump shot, put on Dante X on base, you're going to be good. Look, we're getting those little pause and dunks, get the rebound, take a couple steps out, and just run in and dunk on them. We're getting contact dunks. We're doing it all, man. We are doing it all here on the twos. Too much space. Boom. You know, I'm not going to keep saying the same stuff over and over again. I just want to highlight what the build's capable. Look at triple threat. Look at how quick we are off that triple threat. That dude guarded me as a lockdown. I remember because he had the brown shirt on. You know, them default brown shirts. I was like, this dude might be trash. He was like a SS2, SS3 lockdown. I'm cooking. Look at off the ISO. Step back. Between the legs. Crossover. Windmill contact dunk on the help defender. Like, even without pro dribble moves, you put on my SIGs for the normal dribble moves, you still move pretty devious once you get used to it. You know what I mean? It's not, obviously you can't curry slide and whatnot. It's not like a guard, but it's good enough. You can definitely make it work. You see, we're making it work right here. 16 points against a lockdown. Dunking all over Steph Curry. That was actually a cool clip. I was excited about that one just because he was dressed like Steph. Perfect little KD dunking on Steph clip there for me. But look at cross, drive in yet again. That Hall of Fame Showtime, Hall of Fame contact finisher. It's just a beautiful, beautiful build, man. Look at, he jumps, stop, pull up from limitless, no takeover. I'm telling you, it's not like a lot of people say, oh, but you got to get take to shoot. No, you don't. You can spark it with or without take. Now let's shift gears real quick for a second and just talk about the real NBA real quick. Obviously, the Brooklyn Nets went out. In my opinion, it was largely due to injuries. Now, of course, listen, injuries are a part of it. My Lakers got knocked out because dudes weren't healthy. AD couldn't get healthy. You know, Brown was still dealing with the ankle injury. You know, other teams went out because of injuries. Jamal Murray was out, so the Nuggets got knocked out. Like, injuries are a part of the game. Every year you look at any NBA season, injuries are a part of it. But I just feel like this season, I tweeted this like a month ago. It has to be a record how many injuries occurred this season to star players. Like, I feel like every team is missing an important piece. But obviously the Nets went out. But my goodness, did KD give us some master class performances in the NBA playoffs. It was ridiculous what this man was doing. And the fact that it's the same thing when like Bron was losing to the Warriors and, you know, he was scoring 50 and losing. Like, people try to still slander them. It's like, just appreciate greatness, man. The dude tried to will his team to victory. Obviously, KD came up a little bit short in this postseason run, but man, it was special to watch. Like, you got to enjoy the game. You got to enjoy hoopers. But let's, again, shift gears back to the game. That was some part twos. Now we're in the stage, playing threes on the 5K. You know, you see a little typical sweaty lineup, play shot, perimeter lock, inside center. We are on our KD build. We got the OKC Fit Rock, you know, number 35, little throwback KD game. But I know a lot of competitive players or you know, more comp scene players that are going to say this build's too slow or this build's defense isn't good enough. I just want you to see what we're doing here on the threes, okay? Obviously, I don't have like that 97 speed like the pure red builds do or whatever, but I just want y'all to see the type of defense I'm playing and what I'm doing on offense. All right. So look, he doesn't go up. He knows I'm down there. You know, you get a little dexed off, but our lockdown gets dead. I don't know the lock in this gameplay, bro. Like, I know the point guard, my boy Frog, but I don't know the lock. That was his friend. So some of the bad defense you're gonna see from the lock a little bit. You know, I think he was just having a little bit of a rough night, but it allowed me to go straight Thanos mode and really like play some crazy defense. All right. So check this out. This is with no Hall of Fame defensive badges. Again, he kind of gets cooked there. There's nothing I could really do to help him in that situation. But look at off the slip, I get another easy dunk. All right. So it's 10-8. But here we go. You're going to start seeing, look, he gets beat. So I pick up all the way onto the guard, get there, get the contest. It's a free board for the center. But I'm running right with the guard. I'm staying right with him. Look, he's trying to dex me. I'm staying on him. So now we're going to switch back. I'm back onto the center. So it's not really, I'm guarding his right side right here. He ends up getting beat to the left. He throws it to the lock. I don't know why we left the guard wide open against bad deep. But I just want you to see, even when I had to switch onto the guard, like I ran with him, I stayed with him, I guarded the decks, I did everything fine. I get a slip, I get a showtime dunk. We're up by one. Their ball. Check it out. I have to fully pick up on the guard again. I get back to the center, block it off of him, our ball. Like, bro, I chased the guard all the way around the 3-point line and got back to the center. Look, it gives it to me. Beautiful dot to the corner. I'm making the reads. Now, remember, most centers you see playing pickup defense like that have like 90-something speed. Some of them have like 97, 98 speed, depending on their height. Look at that hedge corner. Let the lock get back. He gets the contest. I'm doing this with like an 85 speed. Throws it to me. I'm going to do a little spin move. Pull it out. Look, he thinks I'm going to pass it. Boop, post spin. And that's Hall of Fame showtime for my guard. Now back on the other end. Look it. I'm playing real high because at this point we're up 6. We don't want to give up any threes. But look it. I'm going to come up on this screen here and end up being right next to the guard. Hedge, boom, hedge, run back to the center, end up getting it off the back of my head and get fouled. Like, that is picture perfect defense. And that's with no, look at this. On the offensive end, oh, he jumps, quick stop, pull up from limitless. Straight Thanos mode, bro. I'm going straight Thanos mode this game. I'm dominating on a build that's not even supposed to be out here. He again gets open, but on the help defense, y'all see it, man. The help defense, I get there, get the contest. He ends up sparking a white off the inbounds, but it's all good. Basically, this game is over. He's gonna hit a white from the corner, and that's ball game. I mean, you see, like, we straight up dominated that game playing as a quote unquote center. 11 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 5 for 5 shooting. 1 for 1 from 3. All right, let's get into this build. Now, the first thing I want to say with this build is this is a 99 overall build. If you try to play on this before 99, it's not going to feel the same, okay? So you have to grind it out. You can make a small forward if you want, but power forward, you get all the contact dunks and the big man contact dunks, all right? You're going to go Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame finishing pie chart, pure speed for the physical, okay? Now, it's very specific how I did the wingspan and the weight and all that, but basically for the attributes, you're going to see what I do here. You can pause it if you need to, but remember, I made this knowing I was going to hit Legend. So if you want more playmaking badges or you want more finishing badges or whatever you want, tweak it to how you want it. Obviously, you know, it's your build. Do what you want. Kevin Durant's obviously a good free throw shooter, but since I'm playing Park and there's no free throws, I'm not going to put up the free throw. I put up the post fade instead. And the rest of it, you guys see. I mean, basically max out all the defense, then put the rest on steal at this point. That's what I did. Get the 10 defensive badges. But as I said, tweak it to how you want if you want more playmaking because you only get 6. But I knew I was going to get plus 10, so I didn't need more than 6. And yeah, that's basically what I did for the attributes. Now, for the body type, I went compact. And the height, I went 6'8". You can go 6'9", by the way. You'll still get contact dunks if you're minimum weight max wingspan, but you're sacrificing shooting and ball handling and speed, which is kind of really important in this game. So I went 6'8" just because it seemed better for the attributes. For the weight, I didn't go 185. I went 190 because I still have maximum speed. I get a little bit higher interior defense by upping the weight by 5 pounds, and I'm still able to get 81 driving dunk when I max out the wingspan. Look, I'm gonna go to wingspan here. I'm gonna max it out. You're gonna see 81 driving dunk. Remember, I said it's a 99 overall build. So when you hit 99, you're gonna get +4. That's 85 driving dunk. You get all the driving dunk packages for contact dunks. If you go 191 pounds or above, even with max wingspan, you see we only get 80 driving dunk. So you're not gonna get contact dunks. You have to go 190 pounds or below. All right, 190 pounds, max wingspan. I chose sharp takeover. Obviously, it's your build. Choose whatever you want. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'm out. Peace.